Hey y'all, it's your girl Mia Bia here with this week's weekly spiritual forecast. This week I was sitting here and I was, getting the message or whatever, and all I could hear was my grandmother's voice in the background saying, "Oh, you don't believe fat meat greasy?" Well, I don't know if y'all have ever heard that saying before, but my grandparents will often say this to me because I was just a little hard-headed, okay? It would be like a warning, basically asking me like, you don't believe that what I'm telling you is the truth. I told you stop doing that. You're going to fall. You're going to bust your head open. All right, you don't believe fat meat greasy. And then, in fact, 30 to 60 seconds later, I believed that the fat meat was greasy. So this week's spirit is asking us the same question. It's like, hey, are you going to believe what I'm telling you? Are you going to believe what I've already communicated with you? Are you going to hear what I've already told you to do? I've given you the warning. I've given you the instructions. I've given you the directions. What else do you need in order to do what it is that I've asked you to do? A lot of us don't realize that we do have, direct communication with the divine, and sometimes we ignore it because we may not understand it, or we may be being asked to do something that we feel like is, out of our frame of reference or out of our scope, when in all actuality, if we're being asked to do something, God, Spirit, the universe is going to make sure that we have whatever we need to make sure that thing happens. Sometimes, we lack boundaries, and those boundaries aren't necessarily always in reference to other people. Sometimes those boundaries are in reference to ourselves as well. Like, you got to get out here and be more active. You got to get out here and post more content. But in order for you to do that, you have to be disciplined enough within yourself to do what's necessary to get that thing done. So you have to have boundaries with yourself also. Okay, you need to stop talking to this person or that person. Okay, you're not texting them first, but if they text you, are you replying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have boundaries with yourself as well. You got to notice the red flags with yourself as well. You have to notice the hesitation that you are coming up against when it's time for you to listen to that little voice, when it's time for you to listen to those instructions that you've been given on a divine level. And really, that's what this week is asking us to do. It's really just saying to set those boundaries with others and with yourself. At the end of the day, it's not that I'm a sound like my grandparents too, and like how I tell my son sometimes, is that it's not that I'm being mean to you. It's not that I don't want you to enjoy life or enjoy or have fun or whatever. But listen, the goal is bigger than what it is you're infatuated with at this moment. So it's like you kind of got to look past certain things, look past what you want in the moment sometimes in order for you to get where you got to be in the long run, because at the end of the day, that's what we're really moving towards, is our purpose, our destiny, our long-term goals, our legacy, what we're really building. And I think that's what Spirit is really asking us to do this week. So I hope you guys have a great week. See y'all later.